It's a brand new year. This is not the first podcast or episode of the year, but we had a lot of catching up to do. But we have officially caught up with every single show that we've been covering last year. So yay! Yay to the team! Great job. So I think now it's time to celebrate the things that we've watched in anime and manga in 2022. So I figure maybe we have like 2 or 3 peaks each, or at least one if it's just one thing. But we definitely have favorites. I've mentioned a lot of favorites here. But Isaac, I know you have favorite things. I know one of them you've been telling me every other day that I need to watch it, but I still haven't. But I don't know if that's going to be on your list. Isaac, what were your favorite things, or some of the favorite things of 2022 for you?
Well, Bleach, Spy X Family, and I will do say to some extent Demon Slayer. Chainsaw Man is up there, but well, Demon Slayer has is where my has a character where my avatar is based upon.
Oh, so you felt obligated?
Yeah, kind of obligated. Bleach
The
as
power of
well,
Tengen consumes you.
fleshy, but and Spy X Family, well, obligatory Jor comment here, and when it comes to Bleach, I scream. I was like the Dragon Ball fan when Son Goku going Super Saiyan when a specific moment happened. So we all know how I feel about the show then.
So is that your order? Like your top 3 things are going to be in that order: Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, Spy X Family, and then Demon Slayer,
Yeah,
Entertainment District arc.
yeah, with the close part of Chainsaw Man. Yeah,
Oh, so we have honorable mentions too.
yeah,
Nice.
a
So
lot of it has
we should do lists more often, so you can just keep listing things.
a lot of it. If if we do it specifically on the shows, I would say it's those three. Chainsaw Man and has a close honorable mention as the third third because well I do love me some redheads, but
Wow.
yeah, sorry game, I do apologize.
Oh, you're good.
I don't know.
You're not apologizing. Shit.
I don't know how she reacted to that comment, but to you, no, I don't apologize to. Yeah, but
Nice.
and when it comes to movies, well, Belle was amazing. I know it came out 2021 for other countries, but it came out in 2022 here in Sweden. I do loved Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, and
Nice.
while I continue having that as a profile pick pretty much all that Yuta pretty much all the time because I love that character, and well, One Piece was fucking amazing.
As in One Piece Red.
Yes,
Okay.
you need to watch that also, but to prioritize Bell.
So I wasn't expecting to walk out with homework, but I
I
appreciate
will always give you homework.
but I appreciate you sharing top threes. That's awesome. So you have
Mention that.
He was
This
just
is
about
not.
to mention that one. That was the
yes.
next one on the list.
It was morbing time. Arkwinder says
Yeah.
in the chat, "How could you guys forget the artistic masterpiece that is Morbius?"
Arkwinder, this is not the Shatter After. I do agree that he should watch Morbius and write a onto a 50,000 letters article of why Morbius is the best movie
Wow.
of all time. But that's a story for another day.
That's so bad. Jamie,
Yeah, I know. But that's why you need to do it.
of the world of anime and manga, I gotta keep the show going, Isaac.
I know.
In the world of anime and manga, Jamie, what were your favorite things in 2022?
Um, it's gonna be hard for me to put them in order in terms of like my top things, but I definitely have to put Kakegurui Twin out there. Kakegurui is a
Ooh,
guilty pleasure, and then I saw that they were
nice,
doing Twin, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to watch it now. So
nice. I
I was
started
glad they did it.
Kageguri. It's a very interesting show.
It is very interesting, but I'm like, it's if anybody walked into the room while you were in the middle of an episode, it would just be
Yeah.
so bad. But it's
It's
such a
just like
fun
Food
show.
Wars. It's just like Food
Yeah,
Wars. Same
I
effect.
almost feel like it's worse than Food Wars because it's
Yes.
like they know what's happening and they're like, and I'm completely fine with it. This is what I intended to happen. But yeah, Kakegurui Twin was a lot of fun. I'm glad we got to see the girls back back at it again. Um I also really enjoyed JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, even though I do not like the way that Netflix released all the parts. But I'm glad we got to see more of Jolene and got to see her story. That was really cool.
Nice.
Hopefully, we'll get more female JoJos in the future. Please, Araki Sensei. And I also really liked Ranking of Kings. Ranking of Kings was a really, really fantastic anime, and I can't wait to see what they do with it in this coming year.
Its ranking of kings has been in almost every anime channel that I've seen as one of the top things ever. I think I have to watch this.
You haven't? Oh,
I have
yes,
not. I'm
yes.
not.
You
I'm
need
not
to
gonna lie to
watch it.
you. I have not. I have
You
not.
need to watch Ranking of Kings. It is very good. It is very good. And
Sweet.
then I also have to put Mob Psycho 100 part 3 on, or I guess season 3 on there, of course. Love Mob. And Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan was great. And I'll put Cyberpunk Edge Runners on there as well. Even though I don't
I
think
will
it's
allow
good.
it. I
I
will
don't think it's
allow
as
it.
good as everybody hypes it up to be, but I still thought it was fun. I still thought it was fun, so I'll put it on
Was
there.
it better than the game?
No. I
Okay.
actually was one of the a few people that really liked the game when it came out. I
Okay.
didn't encounter like, well, I definitely saw bugs, but not any that like broke my game. So I was like,
Okay.
okay, this is
Oh, so
fine.
you were one of the lucky ones. Fair enough.
I was surprised. My computer sounded like it was about to take off, but surprisingly, no bugs, nothing that broke my game. So I had a lot of fun with it. I definitely think that I was glad to see that like it pushed more people to go back and try the game, especially now that they've patched a lot of those bugs. So I'm glad to see Cyberpunk is getting a second chance, and they're supposed to be doing like another Cyberpunk project in the future. So hopefully people will be on board for that one too.
I still got to watch Edge Runners. Those kind of sci-fi driven shows really interest me. So I definitely
Hmm.
got to watch Edge Runners, or we could probably cover here on the show. If you guys want us to
Yeah.
cover Cyberpunk, let us know. Let us know. Let us know. We got people hyped. Arkwinder says in the chat, just realized that Kira Buckland had Joylene last year and Tubi this year. Pretty good 2 years for her.
Oh, damn.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Kira
That's
Buckland.
awesome.
Yeah, Kira Buckland is the English voice of 2B in the game. So hopefully they reused, but then again, they used the English voice cast of the games for the P5 adaptation. So I would don't see how they wouldn't use the.
Especially with Square Enix being the
Hmm.
And
same co-production company with A1 Pictures. There's no reason why they shouldn't use the same actors. I mean, if there was a scheduling conflict, I would understand. But if there's no
Hmm.
scheduling conflict, there's no reason why you wouldn't go for the same actors.
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
Yeah.
And she's great, so why
the
not?
only one I wonder if, but then again, he has worked with them before on another stuff with another contract is Kyle McCurdy. I don't know how the status between Crunchyroll and he is after the whole Mob
Mm,
Psycho dilemma.
Yeah.
yeah.
He is playing in. He's playing one of the main characters in Nier Automata, and who knows? But hopefully they managed to get him back too. He's 9S also in that show in that game.
Nice. Nice. So, my favorite things were sandwiches. I'm kidding.
Heck yeah, sandwiches.
Nani? My favorite things in 2022. I'm still loving Psalm 100. I'm going to talk about that manga whenever I have a chance. No, I'm not numbering anything. Get off my back, people. I'm enjoying Psalm 100. I loved discovering the madness that is Rooster Fighter. These are books. I'm talking books. And I am pleasantly surprised that I am loving the Jujutsu Kaisen manga. I hadn't finished part 2 of season 1 when it came out. I just finished it probably a month ago. And after I finished it, I can't believe I didn't finish it sooner, because one of my issues with Jujutsu Kaisen, which is very apparent in Core 1, is that it feels very derivative from everything that it influenced it, you know? And like it wears a lot of its inspirations on its sleeves in terms of anime. So I kept feeling and I kept thinking of other animes and other properties as opposed to just trying to enjoy this one, right? But I love the fact that in Core 2, it's where the show starts putting their own foot on the ground and create their own thing. And so when Core 2 ended, I love where it ended, and then I picked up the manga and started reading, and now I'm 100% caught up with the book.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, like I just devoured it. And right now, what they're doing right now is super creative. Like Gige Akutami continues to surprise me with all the decisions that they make. I'm really loving the villain. I'm enjoying what they're doing with the Juji Itadori character. There's something about Yuta that makes no sense whatsoever, but I do love what they're doing with him as a character as well. So I'm enjoying that quite a bit. In terms of anime, also, I'm halfway caught up with Sakamoto Days, which is another phenomenal manga. If you like comedies and action, you got to read Sakamoto Days. Now, anime-wise, this I will say in order. I'm going to go from 5 to 1. That's what I'm going to do. 5 is definitely going to be... I forgot what I'm doing with my life. Okay. 5 is definitely going to be Spy Family.
Oh, okay.
Because it makes the list. Great surprise. I kind of want to see them venture out into a filler-free world, kind of. Because it did feel a little fillerish in the middle and beginning of Core 2. But I do love what's there. I just want to see more of it. Because Core 1 was exceptionally good. And I think the way Core 2 ends is very fun. So I want to see more of that. So I definitely love Spy Family. Yeah. I have to say, the number 4 is definitely going to be Chainsaw Man. And also reading the book as well. I'm caught up with the manga. I've loved Chainsaw Man manga, and right now they're doing a lot of interesting things with Denji. But the anime was a revelation. Like it's everything that MAPPA has been doing, and how with so many different shows that they've been doing, how they've been making them so very different and so their own, honoring the mangaka's intent. Like Chainsaw Man is the epitome of adaptations. In all fronts, with a killer intro that I keep listening whenever I have a chance. Yeah, I think I've listened to that. I'm a little tired of it now, but I can still go back and listen to it. And the idea of outros with every different episode was being super amazing. So Chainsaw Man is my number 3. My number 2 is going to be Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War. Because apart from the fact that they had the comeback of the decade of any show, actually it's tied between Bleach and Attack on Titan Part 2 of the final season. Because Attack on Titan has to be up there. So it's definitely there. And I loved everything doing with Bleach. I love the animation. I love the style. I love how they were able to bring back this show with all the heart and feel of the original into a new world, and the animation never felt that vibrant. And it's not flashy like UFO Tables animation in Demon Slayer, but it still feels like something new and fresh and rough and powerful. So I'm enjoying everything about that. I can't wait for Core 2 of the Thousand Year Blood War in July. Part 2, which is tied for the 2 spot, right? Part 2 of the final season of Attack on Titan. I'm a huge Attack on Titan fan, and I totally love Part 2. And I love the fact that MAPPA kept taking their time with the show to the point that they had to do Part 3 of the final season. So
Yeah.
that was amazing. Arcwinder says in the chat, reading through Bleach right now, I really have been missing out, haven't I? Yes. I actually got so excited. I'm glad that you mentioned that, Arcwinder, because Bleach the Thousand Year Blood War was so good and surprising that I said, I need to get caught up with the book. And I got caught up with the entirety of the manga of Bleach up to the point of the show while the season was going. So by the time we got to episode 6 or 7 of the current core of Bleach, I was already caught up with the manga. So I understood everything. And that made the payoff of the show a lot bigger. Because I knew I was going and all the connections. So it was pretty awesome. And my number one, Attack on Titan. Oh, love it. And number one is my Dress Up Darling. That is my anime of 2022. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I never imagined an anime show with cosplay in its center would be such an endearing tale of understanding, love, and celebrating what you love and that being okay. Celebrating who you are and that being okay. Celebrating who you want to be and that being okay. And literally these two people that felt that if they allowed the world to limit them because they like different things, they wouldn't feel free, but they choose to rise above that and just do what they love. In the case of Goro is doing the Hina dolls and doing the dresses for the main character, which I forgot her name because I haven't watched the show in a while. And her cosplaying as her favorite characters and celebrating how she loves erotic anime and games. But yeah, like my Dress Up Darling, it just won me over so hard that I can still say it's my number one anime of the year.
See, now that's an anime that I've actually heard a lot about just hanging out with you guys on this podcast. So I have to add it to my list because I haven't seen it yet.
Yes, Marin. Yes. Thank you, Arcwinder. For reminding me. But yeah, you should definitely watch it. I mean, it's not that long. I think it's one of those shows that even though it was, Arcwinder says, also, she sounds like a weeb stream girlfriend. Oh my God.
I mean, he's not wrong.
You're not wrong. Step on Isak. But yeah, like definitely you should check it out. I mean, the best thing about that show is that it's the right amount of edgy, funny, and sincere. You know what I mean? Because they're if you're a fan of something, whatever it is, you can instantly connect with these characters, and you can instantly like get into their heads and get a feel of what their journey is and what brings them together. Because we all have friends, right, that come from entirely different walks of life, but for some reason we're the best of friends because we both like one thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it kind of highlights that kind of connection. But not only just from their side, it also brings in the idea of community of people that are brought together by this kind of thing, which is, I don't know, it's just a great show. Part of me because the first season was just so great, and the way it ended for me was so great. I'm somewhat disappointed that they are gonna do a new season, but at the same time, as long as the main themes are still there, I'm good with it. So, but yes, Jamie, you should definitely watch Dress Up Darling. It's great. It's really
Yeah, I'm
great.
gonna add to the list right now.
The list just gets longer and
It
longer
does.
and
It truly
You
does.
want me to give you
no, no, no,
give
no, no, no,
you
no. Don't do that to Jamie, bro. Just don't give her a list.
I'm struggling with the things I have right now.
So, anything else, guys? Should we wrap this topic up? Did you guys have anything else of your best thing of 2022 that you came up with, or are we done?
I think that's pretty much it. I did also enjoy Demon Slayer, Spy Family, Chainsaw Man. I just didn't put them on my list because they had already got some love, so but I did
Yeah,
enjoy them.
fair, fair. Is there anything? Well, I think I have to say this. If there anything that you felt that you missed out because of lack of time, or something that you discovered, or something that you discovered this year, even if it didn't come out this year, something that you discovered this year that you were like, "Holy crap! I'm glad I watched it."
You know what? I actually did not have the chance to watch Blue Lock before, and I'm actually gonna start it after we get off tonight.
I've
So
been hearing a lot of good stuff about that.
me too. So I don't
Yes.
know if my expectations are wildly out of control now,
Are you a
but
haiku fan?
I do like haiku, yeah.
Okay, because I know it's kind of like it's grabbing that crowd. Like
Hmm.
you know what I mean. So yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Okay. Isaac, anything that you missed out or anything that you discovered this year, even though is older?
I mean,
And
it's
I thought you were writing a
Bell,
list, so I wasn't sure.
uh, that too. Well, the, that depends on how you look at it. Bell came out 1 year later than other countries. If we're here to
Mhm.
Sweden, so
Okay.
could that count as something?
Sure, I guess so. Why not?
I like what Arkwinder says here. Arkwinder says in the chat, to the stuff I discovered in 2022, having missed out on the OG hype for Naruto, I have to say Naruto is pretty goat a lot of the time. Yes. So you discovered Naruto this year. Trust me, I discovered it. I think I discovered Naruto where Shippuden was around the time Shippuden was starting the fourth Great Ninja War. So I get it. I get it. I missed out a lot of hype, so I get it. The one thing that I'm happy that it wasn't that much as discovered, but I'm glad that I gave myself time to watch it, is The Ancient Magus Bride.
Mm.
That is a show that always piqued my interest because it looked
God, I
weird.
love that show.
And it looked weird, but I never expected it to be what it is. It's about two beings, one that doesn't know how to value life because of his lack of somewhat humanity, and this other person that has nothing to live for, finding a reason to live. And one of them is a demon-like figure, and the other one is just this shy little girl, 14. So it's like it's a very interesting take on the Beauty of the Beast concept, but it's a lot more broad and super endearing, and literally is, especially that first season, is all about finding reasons to value life, and it's just so interesting. It's so interesting, so cute, and I'm glad that I finally got a chance to check it out.
Hmm. Okay. I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. And then I think it has like two more seasons after that, but they're built like each season is built like a book, so like they're not necessarily all connected, but at the same time they're not disconnected either. Like you can generally see each season in out of order, because I do feel they're all like subtitled. Does that make sense? Like you have
Mm.
like it feels like a part two as opposed to just being a continuation of the original. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, but they're pretty fun, and I think they're on Crunchyroll, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
So guys, there it is, folks. Those are our favorite things of 2022 in the world of anime and manga, and things that we discovered or enjoyed in 2022 or couldn't, and we're looking forward to do. So let us know, just like Arcwinder did in the chat. Let us know what were your favorite things of 2022, and what are you looking forward in 2023. We will see you next time, guys. Have it awesome. Stay awesome. Peace.
Peace.
It's